Okay, Ramble number 3. We just maxed. Party was awesome. Had a bunch of people there. I'm in the call with a few of them now. Just chilling. Afterwards, we read a mass chambers. That was fun. Just making the ramble for myself as always to know where I'm at head-wise, what I want to work on, try and hold myself kind of accountable. First thing, I'm going to be hunting BIS items that I'm missing. That's going to be like the main goal, PVM-wise. I'm missing Ancestral Bottoms, Arma Helm, ACP, Full Inquisitors, obviously, except I have the Great Helm. Did some 1+1s with Rebo before they nipped that in the bud. And then Ellie, I guess if you count that as gear, I'm missing as well. Not necessarily a priority goal, but yeah. And then BIS weapons that we're missing. I'm missing all of the mega rares from Chambers, although not all of them are technically BIS, but Kodai and Tebow are obviously. I'm also missing DHCB, not that I have a major use for it outside of raids. Still be nice to get Scythe from Tob, that's going to be a main goal before Fasanius comes out, as well as obviously Mace from Nightmare, but I won't be working on that till Fasanius comes out to do solos for the better drop rates. There were some things I wanted to do before I maxed that I didn't get around to doing, like doing some prep so that I didn't have to do any at all this summer. I was planning on getting a bunch of scales, food, and a bunch of other things, but just didn't get around to it. I got a handful of scales in the bank, but not enough to last me all summer. So I think we'll be hitting some Zora, just kind of start it off, maybe try and get up to 50k scales, maybe 100k, just depending on how we feel with it. Let's see, what else have I written down? I need to go NMZ to get points while AFKing, just to imbue all my extra rings I have from DKs for Wildy content, and I actually need to go back and get a second B ring that I can risk in the Wildy, because I only have one right now and like 400 fucking Rex kills. I want to make a bunch of West Arty tabs, even though I think you can actually put that telly in your house now, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, so I could probably just put that in my house instead. Because that's for, I think that's a master clue step is West Arty. Might be a hard clue, I can't remember, one of the two. Just prepping, make doing clues easier. Get up to a couple hundred KC on every clue, just go for some collection log items. Finish off all items for master clues that I'm missing, which includes Bandos plate body from hard clues and Zammy full helm, and then I still need a Zammy hilt, and I think that's all of the master clue items that I'm missing. Maybe try and get ranked on every boss on the high scores page. That'd be kind of nice, just have a filled out page when you open it up on Runelight. A thing I've been planning for a while that I thought was just going to come out way sooner is the Arceus Spellbook rework. After they release the new quest for that, I'm planning on doing at least a few mil thieving at Vyres to try and get some blood shards. I don't think they'll be necessarily required for Fasanius, but I definitely think it'll make it, one, more AFK, and two, probably just more enjoyable in general, not having to worry about supplies every kill. If you're getting kind of railed, you just throw on a Blood Fury. Planning on doing a little bit of BA here and there for that pet, as well as the Soul Wars, because I haven't done that at all yet. See if we get spooned either one of those places. Those are huge pets to get. Another note I had that I wanted to remember to talk about was the Modaiza on Twitter has been hinting at a wilderness update for at least 3 to 4 months. And my inkling is that they're going to make the Rev weapons less rare, because they already nerfed the shit out of their drop table, so they're not worth killing for just loot, unless you're an Iron Man with time on your hands like myself. But I think they're going to make the weapons less rare, which is going to be my cue to go out there and hunt the crossbow, because that's an item I've wanted on my account for a long time. I did 2K total revs back in the day. I did a whole week, did like 6,000 KC. I think I could pull up the log and see what we had. I've done some since then, but not too much. I think it's another, yeah. So no weapons. We pulled the amulet while we were there. We still need 3 more of the crystals to make the obelisk, and we're missing a handful of the totems. So going back to res would be nice. Yeah, I've done like 400 KC since I went, because I think I ended right around 6K. That'd be nice to get a regular Slayer for... Where is this? Slayer? Doing regular Slayer for an imbued heart would be really nice, because obviously heart's just good for PVM. Still don't have a dragon harpoon, so that's cool. Yeah, we've had 6 blood shards total. We've been pretty lucky. The last time I went there was for a clan event that we did where we needed one, and I got one in like 19 pickpockets. It was fucking stupid. Spooned the shit out of it. What else? Yeah, so go back to revs after the Wieldy update comes out. Vyres after the new spellbook, because of the thieving spell. We'll just make Vyres better pickpocket success per hour. So there's kind of no point in going before that. And then obviously just building up my food and potions, all that stuff, scales, so that I can PVM all summer before school comes back around and not have to worry about it. So we'll probably do that for the next week or so, try and get things out of the way. I think that's it. Maxing feels weird, just looking at it. I mean, I don't know, like, I want to smile, but at the same time, I'm like, just kind of jaw drop, if that makes sense. Like, I obviously knew it was coming, but it just still feels like I'm dreaming a little bit, which is kind of weird, because, like, I mean, I played this game back in, like, 2004, and I never saw anybody with a max cape back then, but it was just like, oh my god, how could somebody do that? Like, how could somebody max? Like, that's insane. And then here we are. I literally am insane. What is it, like 18 years later from 2004? And
little did you know, like, Little Sons was just thinking of, like, oh my god, like, how could they do that? Knowing that he would become that.
Literally. Literally, it's kind of insane. So, it feels good, but
I'm not gonna lie, when I was told I had to go help and shit, and I fucking, like, ran over, I was like, okay, 30 minutes, I can do it really quick. And then the moment that I knew that I wasn't gonna make it, not gonna lie, I started getting really salty with my family. And I was
no, it's all
like,
good.
Fuck, like,
yeah.
Fucking bullshit, fucking let me fucking leave and shit. And then I'm like sitting there, I'm like, you know what? I was like, he's gonna have a great time. I was like, I'll be there later. I was like,
yeah. I had a bunch of people message me that couldn't make it, all saying grats, and I was like, dude, it's literally, like, the party itself wasn't the big deal. The party's kind of for everybody else. I feel like the party wasn't necessarily for me. I mean, it was a little bit, but I mean, I could have invited 3 people. I could have invited 3 people and had the same amount of, like, had a good time the same way, whether there was the 50 people there or 3 people. So it was good, but I'll probably make another one of these in probably the end of the summer, kind of see where we get to. I'm gonna start streaming on Twitch again this summer, so if you're interested in what we're up to, come check me out there. But thanks for those of you who watched. Thanks.